MSVY here, and welcome to another Jets franchise episode. Now, we will be starting off here week 1 against the Carolina Panthers, and we did have a little bit of change in this series here. As for the slider, we will move down to All-Pro. We were on All-Madden. We moved down to All-Pro because I did find, I think, a decent slider set for the actual game Madden 22. I did like the Madden 21 slider set that we were using for Madden True. However, this one I think does allow a little bit more realism, as obviously Madden 21 was for Madden 21 gameplay, not Madden 22. So if you like to copy, here's the slider set, injuries and everything. That is all still the same from Madden 21, but this would be it for Madden 22. Hopefully it still plays well. I'm hoping on All-Pro. As for setting season goal, we're the Jets. We'll stick with 4 wins per year. Not going to be too much. We will go over the depth chart because I still do have to set it, as we do have a rookie press conference. As Zach Wilson is making his NFL debut this week, and we've seen in the past that can be tough for rookies early on. What am I expecting? I'm expecting him to show flashes. I think this week we just want him to be himself. There's definitely an expectation for him to make plays, but there's no need to put the world on his back already. So the goal from that press conference, obviously now we have press conferences. Zach Wilson is a new kid on the block. We want him to beat the Panthers to get two passing touchdowns. We will see. I'm going to game plan the way I game plan, as here the media also now wants to talk about us. It's opening day this week, and a fresh start for everyone on the team. You will be facing the Panthers. What's the key to victory? I think it's dominating offensively, personally, revolving it around Zach Wilson. Our defense isn't the best. Ideally, we establish a rhythm on offense, dictate the flow of the game, and get a big enough lead to make the offense one-dimensional. That's very true. And obviously, everyone wants your offense to be balanced. What's my main focus? I think more so the running game, trying to get Michael Carter and Tevin Coleman involved. However, there will be moments where players such as Elijah Moore and Denzel Mims, or not Denzel Mims, like Corey Davis, Jameson Crowder, get us more involved. So like I said, I do want the running game, as we want to view the weekly strategy, and I'm going to go check on something real quick before we do hop in this. So obviously we are going up against former QB Sam Darnold, as I think the biggest thing probably is going to be defend the outside run. Obviously with Christian McCaffrey, it's going to be extremely hard. A stat is going to be that. For us, for player health for this week, I do want to give half pads to all the starters and reserves. Yeah. As we are going to skip now to the offensive game plan for us. Probably our top idea is to throw it deep, I think, especially with AJ Boye. We do have some deep playmakers, and I want to do full pads there for the starters. So let's just sim the training there. And hopefully everyone is good to go. Do have some upgrades here for some players. Ashton Davis is ready. Do want him to be a big part of this defense. He's probably going to start as a slot corner. Once again, we are going to do the depth chart together before we hop out. Josh Adams can be an elusive back, although he is pretty powerful too. Don't let that get rid of his game. And Mekhi Becton is going to slide in and hopefully become more agile despite him weighing 1,000 pounds, a cookie. I'm not going to fire anyone. Depth chart is going to hopefully come in clutch. So Zach Wilson Do also have to name captains, as the starting running back is going to be Tevin Coleman with some Michael Carter, Ty Johnson, and Josh Adams. Trevon Wesco is the starting fullback. That starting wideout core is perfectly fine. The starting tight end is going to be Tyler Kroft with them there. Starting left guard is going to be Elijah Tucker. Is there a backup left guard? No, there is not. So, being the backups would be Alex Lewis. Starting center will be Dan Feeney. And the starting right guard is going to be David DeCastro. Starting right tackle will be Morgan Moses with Adoga backing him up. Let me actually just reorder the entire depth chart back to the way it was first, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, Zach Wilson starting is fine. Coleman, Carter, yep. Starting left guard is going to be Barrett Tucker. Yep. A lot of this is fine here. Kick return will be Corey Ballantyne. Punt return is going to be Ballantyne as well. I don't want to risk Crowder getting any more hurt. Gotskowski, DeCastro will be long snapper. Tevin Coleman is the third down. Power halfback. Josh Adams, yep. Slot guy Jameson Crowder, Carl Lawson, Franklin Myers, Quinn Williams, and Sheldon Rankins. Mosley and Ashton Davis. So it'll be Mosley and Cashman. Then with Bynes. Then Ashton Davis slot, yep. There we go. Alrighty, so as for captains, no idea who is a captain, who isn't. So quickly taking a look around at who is captain. Do we even have any offensive captains? Doesn't look like it. No, we do not. Okay. Any defensive captains? Doesn't even look like it. No, we don't. Okay. Zach Wilson will be a captain. Mekhi Becton is going to be an offensive captain as well. For the line purposes, Mekhi Becton. Would have likened DeCastro potentially, but not them. New money boy Carl Lawson is going to be captain as well. He has a lot of money put into him. Quinnen Williams will be a captain as well, and then C.J. Mosley will also be a captain because he is one of the leaders of this defense. That's already 5 captains. And Stephen Gostkowski. We might only be able to actually have 5 captains, so doesn't really matter there. So you'll head into week 1 against the Carolina Panthers with most likely Sam Darnold starting for Carolina. See how it goes. Week 1, Jets, Panthers, 1 o'clock. Sam Darnold is the captain. Looking fresh in that Carolina gear. Not going to lie, in that Carolina uni. Brian Burns, one of the leaders of this defense, is looking to get after Zach Wilson. Sam Darnold looking young. Looking fresh. Teddy Bridgewater is also there to his left warming up. Media was all over Sam Darnold this week, looking to get a win against his former team. Lamar Deacon said that they want to focus more on the running game than the passing game. Obviously, they do have one of the top running backs in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey. The only thing with McCaffrey is he struggles to stay healthy. As the Jets are set to take the field, and they are, to the loud boos of Carolina. As now the Panthers set to go onto the field, and there's a big roar from the crowd for the Panthers. No pun intended, sorry. Both teams looking to get week 1 underway. It's a new season for both teams, new QBs for both the Jets and the Panthers. Obviously, the Jets having rookie and 2nd overall pick Zach Wilson after trading away former 3rd overall pick Sam Darnold to the Panthers. McCaffrey, Darnold, Wilson, Coleman, Corey Davis, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. Should be very, very interesting week 1. As Matt Rule is set to coach his first game of this 2021 to 2022 season Lamar Deacon set to coach his first ever NFL game, as this one is booted away by Stefan Gostkowski. Returnable is DJ Moore, and he will bring it out, and Moore is brought down there at the 31. So solid return for Carolina and the Panthers, as Sam Darnold takes the field for the first time in Panthers uni. He's coming in at 71 overall. Obviously, he was the QB for the Jets for about 2 seasons. If I do remember correctly, 2 or 3 seasons. He was the QB of the Jets. As now Darnold is set to throw deep. First play, Raheez Anderson incomplete. Good coverage by the Jets and just could not haul in. What a start. Taking a shot where the Jets' Rankins getting pressure there, and Darnold, he's sacked. Sheldon Rankins burst through this offensive line. Remember, the Panthers' offensive line isn't the best in the league. It's not the worst, but it's not the best in the league. Rankins easily gets through for the first sacks. That will bring up now 3rd and 20. As they will set up a screen play. McCaffrey on the catch. He is hit there by Marcus May. Marcus May is one of the captains of this defense, and Marcus May will pick up 8. So McCaffrey does start with an 8-yard catch, as Charlton on to punt. He gets this one off. Corey Ballantyne back to return at about the 10. And Ballantyne there is brought down at the 21. As Zach Wilson comes in looking to be the future of the New York Jets. Corey Davis, Crowder, and Keelan Cole are your wideouts, along with Tevin Coleman back, as Wilson will send this one to Corey Davis, who will pick up 4. So the free agent class there of Corey Davis comes in. Zach Wilson was the leader of the draft class, was Vera Tucker, Elijah Moore, Michael Carter, Sherwood, another Michael Carter, and a Cedar Lean to round out that draft class as well. Jonathan Marshall, although Marshall is on the practice squad. Coleman now looking to break this one off. He cannot. He only picks up 1. Put up a 3rd and 5. Tackle made there by rookie J.C. Horn. Elijah Moore, Cole, and Crowder are in, as well as Croft. Wilson will throw it shortly there to Keelan Cole, who will make his first catch as a New York Jet. That'll be for a gain of about 14. Big throw and a big catch there for Keelan Cole. A little bit off target what was Wilson, had to hit Cole moving, but he was able to, as Wilson now will give the handoff there to Tevin Coleman, going nowhere. J.C. Horn getting in on the action. Bring up a 2nd and 8. Horn already with his 3rd tackle, as Wilson now will keep it. As Wilson's brought down after a pickup of 13, he is able to shake off a 1 tackle. Picks up 13. That was Hassan Reddick who brought him down there. Wilson under pressure gets this one off to the newest Jet, Corey Davis. Morgan Moses is down with an injury. Davis picks up to the line of scrimmage. As coming in now for Moses will most likely be Chuma Edoga. Wilson once again on the keeper is brought down after about a gain of 8, as Moses will miss the rest of the game with a bruised sternum. That is the update, bringing up a 3rd and 2. Coleman still in. Wilson with the give straight up the middle there is Tevin Coleman. Trying to make one miss, cannot. He's down there at the 29. So Coleman picking up a few yards. Jets moving the ball to start very, very nicely. Herndon and Croft are the players in, as well as Crowder and Corey Davis. Wilson now barking out a play call. Moving over to his right is Wilson, and to slide it is a square 1 time. Okay. I just wanted to test that out, as he does pick up 7, bringing up a 2nd and 3. The rookie Michael Carter checks in for the first time today, for the first time technically of his career outside of preseason. He's going to pick up none. He actually might have lost a yard there. So 3rd and 4 now for the New York Jets, as Wilson has Crowder and Croft slot left and right, Cole and Davis out wide. Wilson's going to look and throw it quick there to Davis, who makes his 3rd catch of the game. Wilson 4 for 4, 26 yards in this opening drive, 3 of them to Davis, 1 of them to Keelan Cole. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the 15. This is another give now to Tevin Coleman. So the Jets going very run heavy. Already the 7th run of the drive, bringing up a 2nd and 8. Vera Tucker is in on the left side, along with Becht on the right side is DeCastro and Feeney, or DeCastro and Moses, or DeCastro and Udoga, I should say. This is a quick check down throw to Jamison Crowder that tries to break it off. He's down at the 3. A 10-yard reception there for Jamison Crowder, bringing up a 1st and goal. Wilson now hands this one off. Coleman tries to break that one in, could not. He's down there at the 1. 2nd and goal. Wilson under pressure, looks back into touchdown. Tyler Kroft, the Jets need him to be a number 1 tight end. Wasn't the best route running. They might not even get his feet in. If it does stand, that'll be the first touchdown of Zach Wilson's career. I don't think it's going to, though. And did it? It does stand. Wow. So Zach Wilson and the Jets get their first touch. What just happened? The accuracy might not be the way to go if that's the freaking case. Okay. So, this slider set might not be the best when it comes to kicking. So I might fix that around. I might just do default kicking, to be honest, because that one was bad. That one was really, really bad. So Sam Darnold now, 2 tight end set with Anderson. I believe DJ Moore out wide. Going straight down now, Quinnen Williams with the sack. That's Sam Darnold losing 7. I know this O-line is something else right now. So, like I said, the slider set's still in works. For this first game, if we start off 1-0, that's okay. Darnold getting pressured. He did have all day to throw. Anderson makes that catch, picks up only about 8 to 7, bringing up a 3rd and 12. Actually, they say he only picked up 5. I forgot it was 17. It wasn't 19. It was only 17. Yeah, all right. So this slider set for users isn't really that good. That's okay. As Darnold will pick up about another 5 on that. Tremble makes the catch, bringing up now another punt, 4th and 6 there. So it's just going to take this slider set somewhat getting used to. That's okay. As Corey Ballantyne set to return about the 18. And he's down at the 28. It's the best slider set I could find for week 1 because I wanted to change it. I wanted to start it now. As Zach Wilson is back on, he will give the ball there to Tevin Coleman. Set to start off this drive once again. 6 carries, 19 yards for Tevin Coleman. Looks like Michael Carter checks back in. Bring up a 2nd and 6. It's a give now to Tevin Coleman, or to Michael Carter. He's going to break this one off. The rookie will be brought down after a big carry there. 2 carries, 20 yards now from Michael Carter. As the dual-headed attack looking to set up shop here. Zach Wilson with the throw. Pass is caught. Tyler Kroft, his 2nd reception of the day, picks up 15. 7 for 7, 53 yards and a touchdown now is Zach Wilson. As the Jets are doing an excellent job at moving the ball down the field when needed. Wilson fires. That's his first incompletion of the day, intended there for Tyler Kroft. Could not connect. Would have been a lot of yards, potentially touchdown if he did, although Kroft also isn't the fastest. Pickup block there by Wesco. He's not going to do really much, though. He picks up a little bit of horn. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. With Coleman back in. Wilson drops back. Looking to pass. Picks up Tyler Kroft. He's going to have a lot of yards as Kroft now is down there at the 2. Big gain of yards there for Tyler Kroft. Wilson now looking, intended Keelan Cole, incomplete. Obviously isn't necessarily the best guy to be throwing it up to there in the red zone, but he was the target there and could not, as Wilson now will give Coleman into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns now for the Jets. As Gostkowski, okay, all right. I guess we're going for 2 for the rest of the game because kicking is that screwed up. Because I'm just going to do regular kicking again. Oh, Lord. McCaffrey breaks off for 3. Good tackle there by Bynes and then Sheldon Rankings to basically swallow him up. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7. Darnold barking out play calls. Big tackle there by C.J. Mosley working against. Or technically goes unblocked, but C.J. Mosley with a big tackle there. Darnold's going to look, drops it down there to DJ Moore, who's now wearing number 2. Moore picks up a first down and more. 4 for 5 is Darnold, 31 yards. DJ Moore, it's his first catch of the game. End of the season, technically. It was for 13, as they will send fullback, believe that's Tremble in motion. As McCaffrey's going to be swallowed up right away. That's LaMarcus Joyner, the newest New York Jet there on the tackle, makes his first tackle as a New York Jet. They can play him down in the box as well as deep. He does everything as well as Marcus May. As Darnold getting pressure, he is able to complete to Robbie Anderson, but only for 2. And it was awful throw by Darnold, just trying to get away. Robbie Anderson's former Jet now with his 2nd catch there for 7 yards. Williams was able to kind of get close to him. As Darnold will go down, that's John Franklin Myers off the edge. Had a relatively solid season last year. He's going to be the starting edge rusher, as well as Carl Lawson with Williams and Rankins up the middle. He gets his first sack as well as the 3rd sack of the day for the Jets, as Corey Ballantyne will return. He's going to take it a little bit to the edge before being brought down at the 43. So Corey Ballantyne and the New York Jets set up shop at the 43. Wilson, 3 tight end set, will look and he will find one of the more experienced tight ends in Ryan Griffin. He's down at the 42. Low-key not liking how the slider set plays. Might go back to the original one. But like I said, this is week 1, so it's going to be interesting to see as Tevin Coleman picks up a few. 9 carries, 26 yards, and a touchdown so far for Tevin Coleman. Obviously isn't the best. Bringing up a 2nd and 8. Coleman hitting the hole. He's going to stiff arm and pick up 4 before being brought down. That's his 10th carry of the first half. So giving him a relatively good amount of touches as Wilson dropping back and is going to quickly fire there to his star wideout and Corey Davis, who makes his 4th catch of the game. 10 for 12, 107 and a TD is Zach Wilson today as Michael Carter checks in once again. Corey Davis, 4 catches for 24 yards as Wilson will give. It's a handoff. Carter gets up the middle, and he's brought down 3 carries, 28 yards. There's just something about Michael Carter that Tevin Coleman just doesn't have, and is kind of that burst straight off. I mean, obviously Coleman did suffer an ACL injury last year, so he could still be recovering for that as Wilson keeps it himself, picks up 4 carries, 29 yards there for Wilson. So very much could be that, but Michael Carter just seems to have much more of a burst when getting the ball. As Wilson will send Jameson Crowder in motion. It'll be a fake handoff there to Crowder, and Coleman picks up 1. Did he get the first down, actually? As Coleman picks up 2, he did. As that will bring us now to the 2-minute warning. Jets 12 because of 2 missed extra points by Gostkowski, but that's more of the slider set. Panthers nothing and not barely moving the ball is Carolina. As Croft, Davis, Crowder, Cole, and Coleman are in. Wilson looking post, fires, pass dropped, end zone, Corey Davis. Davis needs to have that as one of the top wideouts. Obviously, could not hold on to it. That one will now bring up a 2nd and 10. Wilson now under pressure is going to have to keep. Wilson tries to slide, but defender jumps on his back. 5 carries, 38 yards now there for Zach Wilson, bringing up a 3rd and 1. Wilson now gives Coleman first down, 2 yards shy of the marker, 12 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. Wilson now rolling play action. Wilson is going to take it in himself with no pursuit. He's in. The 2-point conversion is complete as the Jets are now set to go for 2 to attempt to make this a 20-0 game, obviously, with everything, as Wilson will find Tyler Kroft for the 2-point conversion. 20-0 Jets lead with 1:11 to go here in the second quarter. Gostkowski with the kick. It is deep and it will not be returned, kneeling it there. So Sam Darnold hasn't had the best start to his Panthers career, although it's not playing bad. It's just hard for them to move the football, and the offensive line is really struggling. As they will set up a screen, it seems like McCaffrey's going straight down, only picking up 6 or 7, 34 yards there for Darnold. Like I said, it's not necessarily he's playing bad. It's just the Panthers are struggling to move the ball really up the field against what we didn't think was going to really be an all-star Jets defense. As they will find their man, they're picking up a massive first down as the Panthers. Obviously, no more Curtis Samuel, which will bring up more. What's the step chart then for the Panthers? Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore ring 2. David Moore is that other guy. All right, so David Moore with that big reception, picking up a lot, bringing up a 1st and 10. Darnold shotgun takes the snap. Darnold incomplete. Looked intended for Robbie Anderson because it was overthrown. Could also have been intended for Tremble there. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 with McCaffrey to his right. Darnold shotgun. Takes the snap is Darnold. He's going to look and he'll find his number 1 tight end. As who is that? That's Zach Ertz. The Panthers were able to pull off a trade for Zach Ertz. Ertz was a guy who I was debating about trading for off-screen last episode, but obviously cannot get done as Robbie Anderson picks up a 1st and more. 9 for 11. As Sam Darnold. So he'll bring a safety blitz. Darnold off the mark, intended there for David Moore. Bringing up a 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. 25 seconds left. Ball on the 45. Darnold shotgun. McCaffrey to his left. Darnold, deep pass complete. DJ Moore working against, believe that's Blesson Austin. As a good catch there by DJ Moore to pick up the 1st down and more. Is out of bounds at the 30, so Darnold once again shotgun with McCaffrey to his left. They're running up a lot of McCaffrey to their left as Darnold will look for Zach Ertz, incomplete, just tried for the quick out route. Probably would have been brought down inbound, so it's probably for the best he could not complete it, as Blair and Phillips in, as well as Fadikasi. Darnold under pressure, looks thrown, incomplete. 10 for 15 is Darnold now for 78 yards. Lawson and Myers checks back in, as well as Rankings, bringing up a 3rd and 10. McCaffrey shotgun left. Myers beats man off the edge. This will just be a quick throwaway there by Darnold deep. And that will set up a Panthers field goal. So we'll see if their kicking is as glitched as ours is with the accuracy. I hope it is. No, it's not. Okay. It is good, though. 20-3. Panthers, I do also think we start with the ball to start the second half. Don't want to show the halftime show. And obviously, we can set the defensive focus, although I'm not going to, really, because we are up 10-3. And I'm going to change back the slider sets to what we were using preseason, because those were also good, too. But I wanted to try something on All-Pro with the actual game. Obviously isn't the best, so we're not going to go with that. As Zach Wilson now will hand this one off to Tevin Coleman. He is not going to be able to turn it upfield. Thought he had a little bit of a lane, did not. That one now will bring up 2nd and 5 with Tevin Coleman still in. Tyler Kroft in as the tight end, as they will motion Kroft into the fullback role. He'll try to block right. Coleman's able to break off 1, but picks up 4. That will bring up a 3rd and 1. J.C. Horn with his 4th tackle of the game, so the rookie having a pretty good start to his NFL career. This will bring up a flag. Will it be a false start? What will the call be? It will be a false start on the Jets, so a little bit too much moving around. So it's Josh Adams. Coleman checks back in. Cole Sr., Crowder, and Davis are your wideouts. As Wilson now rolling out to his right. Wilson's going to run it himself, and he's going to try to slide. Cannot. Burns and company will bring it down at 37. But Zach Wilson has done a really good job at realizing when he needs to run and when he needs to throw it. Wilson now running play action to his right. Wilson on the run. He looks and he's going to find a wide open Corey Davis to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds there and tackled at the 41. Corey Davis now 5 catches for 46 yards, was wide open on that play there. As Wilson now will send his man and Keelan Cole Sr. in motion. As that is Coleman trying to bounce this one out. Coleman's down there at the 38. 15 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown there is Coleman. As Wesco checks in as a lead blocker at the fullback position. Coleman trying to follow Wesco. He couldn't figure out which guy to take. That will be a gain of 7 to bring up a 3rd and 4. Michael Carter, the rookie, checks in. And on the 3rd and 4 play, Wilson will hand this one off to Carter. He has a good burst, and Michael Carter still fighting forward. He's down there at the 22. 4 carries, 41 yards for Michael Carter, Carter, as he has to be earning playing time the way that he's been rushing the ball so far compared to Coleman. As Wilson now will give Coleman trying to run straight ahead. He's brought down after gain of 4. 17 for 54 and a touchdown there is Coleman. 3 tight end set. Wilson sending Coleman wide right. As Wilson takes the snap. Wilson firing intended there for Herndon, incomplete. 11 for 15, 129, and a touchdown now. Zach Wilson. Wilson takes the snap. Wilson under pressure. He's going to go down, and he'll be brought down. Brian Burns with the recovery, I think. Who got the sack there for Carolina? Let's check out the replay and see. So, Wilson had time as... It's actually Jones who got the sack, and then Burns with the fumble recovery. That's what I thought. What Jones was that who got the sack there for the Panthers? Daquan Jones. I forgot he's a Carolina Panther. So Daquan Jones. As Darnold drops back, that will be a sideline catch there for DJ Moore, picking up what seems to be a solid Panthers first down. Looking to get back into it now is Carolina, 20-3. As McCaffrey will pick up a few. 4 carries there for McCaffrey, 3 yards. So just doing an excellent job at shutting down Christian McCaffrey, at least it seems. Bring up a 2nd and 7. This will be caught, DJ Moore. First down and Moore, about a 24-yard catch there for DJ Moore. As they're realizing that they can throw it on us now compared to trying to run with Christian McCaffrey and company. There's a 3 tight end set. Will that even be good enough? No, it won't. C.J. Mosley, loss of 2. So 1 yard for Christian McCaffrey rushing. Not good, to say the very, very least. It's Anderson slot left with Moore to the right, or more to the left, as well as DJ Moore to the right. And they'll be intended there for DJ Moore. Broken up Austin towards sideline. Tried to make the grab. Could not. Instead, it's an incomplete pass to the outside. Ran up for 3rd and 12. Sam Darnold with McCaffrey to the right. Tremble to the left. Obviously, Tremble getting that fullback type role, as well as a 3rd tight end. And that's where Christian McCaffrey's very dangerous in the receiving game. And McCaffrey's down there at the 2. Broke past Ashton Davis. Found that soft spot in the zone. And Christian McCaffrey turns that one up and is down at the 2. So Sam Darnold. Deep as Petco checks in. Petco misses the tackle, but thankfully forced McCaffrey more inside than what he actually needed, bringing up a 2nd and goal. That was not good. Almost a touchdown. This will bring in Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard right over the top. The rookie, 1 yard shy of the end zone tackle made there by Quinn Williams. 3rd and goal. Shotgun formation with Hubbard to the left. Moore to the right, as well as 3 wide receivers to the left, as this will be a give. Hubbard, he's in. The rookie's in for the first Panthers touchdown of 2021. And the first touchdown of his career, Chuba Hubbard, is in as the extra point now is set, and it is good. 20-10 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. The Jets will get the ball back. So the Panthers there with a very good job moving the ball down the field. McCaffrey hasn't gotten much in the run game. Was able to break free in the receiving game and get that touchdown. As the Jets are set to take this one back over. Zach Wilson obviously fumbled on the last drive off of a sack. Has done a relatively good job carrying, and this will be a keeper there for Wilson. He's going to pick up just back to the line of scrimmage. 8 carries already for Zach Wilson, 48 yards, and a touchdown in his NFL debut. Wilson now will give this one to Kevin Coleman, who's going to run this one right up the middle and have a little bit of burst to him. He's going to pick up 18 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown there for Tevin Coleman. So all of you fantasy lovers of Tevin Coleman are having a decent day so far. As Wilson there is going to find his tight end, Tyler Kroft, for a pickup of 9. Justin Reed on that tackle there. Bring up a 2nd and 1. Coleman now juking that sort of to the outside, picking up 19 carries, 71 yards there is Coleman. As Michael Carter checks in for the first time this drive. He's going to hand this one off to Michael Carter, who's going to try to put a little bit of burst on. He's only going to pick up 4, as that's Daquan Jones in the his. I'll end the third quarter here. 20-10, Jets lead, 2nd and 6 for the Jets. As we have Crowder and Davis in. Wilson's going to look. He's going to go throw check down there to Coleman, who's going to pick up 6. I don't think he got the first down, though. Yeah, he's 1 yard shy of the marker, but nevertheless, that's a big first down, bringing up a 3rd and 1. Wilson taking the snap. He looks. Coleman, I don't think Coleman got it. No, he didn't. He's short. That's a big stop there, and based off of how kicking has gone this game, there's no way I'm kicking it. We are going for it. And in fact, we're just going to take a shot deep, see if we can catch this defense off guard. We don't even have time to set up deep. Wilson's going to force this one away and incomplete. 13 for 18, 143 and a touchdown. There's Wilson. As the Panthers do get a defensive stop, however, they get the ball to 39. See if this defense can make up for it and for last drive. As Darnold dropping back, he's going to find Robbie Anderson there for the drag. Big tackle by C.J. Mosley. 14 for 21, 156 is Darnold, bringing up a 2nd and 3. As Darnold now is going to look, he's going to find Robbie Anderson there for a first down and more. He's down there at the 39. I actually am starting to like the slider set, so I might let it play out a little bit more. Except for the kicking. Obviously, the kicking is going to be fixed. But as for the slider set, it is actually going pretty good. As long as I don't really use her too much. As Christian McCaffrey there with the big catch. And that's the way I like it. I don't want to have to really use her. I want to more focus on the gameplay itself. As Sam Darnold completely audibling out of that, as McCaffrey's going to line up his tight end. Zach Ertz going slot. What a way that one is. As Myers jumps over the top, they will find more out of the backfield. That's David Moore. On the tackle there is Bynes. Nevertheless, though, first down there for the Panthers. So weird setup now for the Jets defense, playing more preventive. That will be a screen set up. Quinnen Williams able to bring down McCaffrey for a loss of 1. So McCaffrey just not having the best of days. Does have 5 catches, though, for 58 yards, despite only 1 catch. Or despite only 1 rushing yard, and they'll go back to McCaffrey there. Oh, that's actually Zach Ertz. So a good catch there by Ertz over the middle. Panthers need a tight end. They go out and get a tight end in Zach Ertz. Jets are in need of a tight end, although Tyler Kroft is playing pretty solid, to say the least. This one will bring up a 3rd and 3. McCaffrey's going nowhere. Actually, McCaffrey picks up 2. It's not good enough for a first down, but McCaffrey does kind of bulldoze through C.J. Mosley to pick up 2. This will bring up a 4th and 1 for the Panthers, as this is good. So 20-13. We have ourselves a game now in Carolina. Ballantyne will now be brought down at the 25. This will bring up a 1st and 10 with 5:15 remaining. Zach Wilson will look to pitch it outside to Cameron Coleman. He has absolutely no blocking up ahead on the pitch outside. Panthers get a good read on that. Picking up a loss of 2, 21 for 69 there is Tevin Coleman. Tracy Horn with another big tackle there as Wilson now off of play action. Rolling out to his right will find Jameson Crowder, who will only pick up 2 on that reception there to get back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up a 3rd and 10. That's Crowder's 2nd catch of the game there for 12 yards, so not having as good as a day as a Corey Davis and a Tyler Croft. And Wilson will actually look there for Tyler Croft. He'll break off the first tackle, and Croft now will go down there at the 49, 15 for 21, 69 and touchdowns. The Jets. Tyler Croft obviously has that receiving touchdown, and Croft with a big play downfield, setting up a Michael Carter carry, and Carter will pick up only 1. So 6 carries, 47 yards there for Michael Carter on his day. Zach Wilson having a pretty solid day throwing. Wilson now will give. This is Michael Carter picking up about 6, 7 carries, 53 yards for Carter. Checking in now is Ty Johnson. He'll be, if he gets the ball, he'll be the 3rd Jet running back to touch the ball, and he does, as he does break off a 1 tackle, and he's down there at the 37. 1 carry for 6 yards is Ty Johnson. Carter checking back in with Crowder, Croft, and Wesco, as well as Corey Davis out wide. So Wilson is going to look to the tight end turned fullback. That's Trayvon Wesco, picking up about 5, bringing up a 2nd and 5. Zooming the ball down a little bit is the Jets. A little bit of a weird setup here. Wilson rolling out, play action, will look down, fire, he's picked off. That was intended for Keelan Cole Sr. there. Will that be a pick 6, or can Zach Wilson bring him down? Wilson can bring him down, so not a pick 6, but the rookie from last year, Jeremy Chin, with the interception. Wilson throws his first interception of his career week 1. It was just an overthrow intended there for Cole, as Darnold will look and will find Zach Ertz. 200 yards now for Sam Darnold, as the Jets may have just let the Panthers come back in this game, as they won't be able to get off the 2-minute warning snap. So 20-13. Carolina, the Jets still have the lead. Carolina within the red zone at the 13, looking to take this lead back. It's on the 2nd and 3 play. This will be a give. Christian McCaffrey, LaMarcus Joyner, and Ashton Davis makes the tackle there at the 10. First down, though, bringing up a 1st and goal. Darnold looking, McCaffrey wide open, down at the 1. A big tackle there by May, but nevertheless, McCaffrey now the Panthers now have an easy chance to score. Working against Hall, touchdown Panthers! DJ Moore with a big reception over Bryce Hall for the touchdown, and now to tie the game. It is good, 20-20, as the Panthers have came all the way back. I believe they were down 20-3 or 20-0 at some point. All of a sudden it's 20-20 with 1:22 to go. So does rookie Zach Wilson have ice in his veins? As Corey Ballantyne will look to get a good return here, and he does. He's down at the 29. Bringing up a 1:17 to go for the Jets. Will he have ice in his vein, as Michael Carter is the guy out on the field? Wilson looking over the top. Wilson's picked off once again. Bad time to throw a pick, as Eric Reed now gets his first interception of the year. That's 2 straight picks there for Zach Wilson, as the Jets may have just given the Panthers the game here, as this now will be a give to Chuba Hubbard. He's brought down at the 37. Panthers looking to run out the clock a little bit before moving the ball up. As Chuba Hubbard swallowed up by Ashton Davis. Timeout taken there by Carolina, looking to get back into field goal. I mean, they still are. It's a very, very long field goal, though, to say the least. As shotgun formation, lone guy back there, Sam Darnold. Everyone else is up. Rankings bulldozes over his man. Looking deep. Dropped by Moore. Broken up there by Mark Barron. What a play. As Charlton now coming on to punt. This is set, and this is out of bounds at the 14. With 21 seconds, 3 timeouts. Will the Jets even attempt to try to get it down after last drive? Or will they just look to take it in? Wilson now looking. He'll find tight end Christopher Herndon there for a pickup of 8. As Jets will use their first timeout of the game. I mean, interesting to see what they are going to do as Herndon gets his first catch of 2021. As this now is a handoff there, Josh Adams. He's going to pick up a good amount of yards down there at 32. Second timeout taken by the Jets as they have moved the ball a decent amount down the field. Still have a long way to go, though, for a touchdown because obviously a field goal at this point is probably out of question, especially with how kicking has gone. Zach Wilson is going to run it himself, and Wilson's going to take it out of bounds there at the 38. So 9 carries, 55 yards for Wilson. As I think the biggest thing right now, they might just try a Hail Mary. So now it's going to look Tyler Croft. He gets out of bounds with 1 second left on the clock. As Wilson's probably just going to look to set up deep before taking it to overtime here. With 1 second. Wilson has time. Wilson now launching to the end zone. It's knocked down as we will go into overtime. So Wilson had a very, very good first half. Panthers settled in for the second half and took that one over. The Jets will go tails as well as them winning the toss. They will receive. Obviously, a touchdown wins it. Field goal continues it. We're not going to be kicking a field goal because our kicking is awful. As there are 6 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. So week 1 can very well end in a tie. Corey Ballantyne set to return it. Ballantyne will be brought down there at the 29. So 6:27 to go now per the Jets. Nothing's been a touchback. Michael Carter, and so I guess Coleman might have gotten hurt or just needs a lot of rest, I guess. I don't know. So Wilson now will give it a handoff. Rookie Michael Carter picking up maybe only 1 yard. Actually, he gets 2. 8 carries, 55 yards, though, for the rookie. Who has had a pretty decent day running the football. Wilson now play action, looking, firing. Thought he went over the line of scrimmage. Apparently he didn't. So that's a sideline catch there for Corey Davis. 6 catches now, 22 yards there for Corey Davis. Michael Carter in. Wilson gives Carter up the middle, picking up 13. 9 carries, 67 yards now for Michael Carter, the rookie back who has now assumed his role as the number 1 back, it seems, in this game. Unless Coleman's hurt. As Wilson now off of play action. Wilson's going to take it himself, and Wilson's brought down after picking up 8, 10 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown now there for Zach Wilson. Really, really doing a pretty solid job moving the ball down the field. Wilson looks. He's going to find Keelan Cole on the outside, brought down by Jackson. Keelan Cole picking up first down. That's his second catch there for 19 yards. Wilson now, play action, no one in the area, and Wilson's just going to fire this one out of bounds. 20 for 29, 2 touchdowns, or 1 touchdown and a pick, over 200 yards passing is Wilson. Wilson now will send Croft in motion left. Once again, looking to set up play action. Wilson now looking to extend the play, and Wilson's just going to completely fire this one out of bounds. Michael Carter was in the area, so no intentional grounding. But a good play there as Andy Isabella, Cole Sr., and Elijah Moore checks in. Wilson's going to fire this one towards rookie Elijah Moore. Pass is broken up. I think field goal is out of the question. See if I can catch them off guard, though. This is bringing in, yeah. Field goal is out of the question because we couldn't get anything. Try to catch the Panthers off guard and could not. Good break up there. So defense just needs a big stop here. As Darnold's going to have to quickly get that one off the mark with Sheldon Rankins bringing him up. Sam Darnold now pistol with Chuba Hubbard back there. So I guess the starting running backs are just tired, so they're out. I don't know. Hubbard with a big hole. He's going, and Hubbard's brought down now there at the 46. 5 carries, 17 yards, and touchdown. There's Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard had a decent hole there, but could not really hit it as he only get 4. C.J. Mosley with a big tackle there. Hubbard now shotgun left, or Darnold shotgun left, Hubbard to his left. Audible there. Hubbard moves a little bit more over to the left. The wide receivers and players switch side. Anderson's lining up as the tight end despite Ertz being out there. As testing them deep. That's Ertz. Touchdown! Game-winning touchdown. Mossing Blessing Austin. As the Panthers have came all the way back to defeat the Jets 26-20. Rookie Zach Wilson did kind of struggle a little bit. Didn't have his best game. As the Jets will lose week 1 to the Carolina Panthers. Starting off 0-1. I did see a lot of positives, though, from this Jets team. As there are press conferences responding to Zach Wilson. Basically just berating him. Don't know what we said, and it's just not ideal, I guess. I don't know. Wasn't really too worried about that press conference and the key to victory. Let's see. What do we have? Corey Davis wanted to talk in the post game. And it's only one game. We'll get it figured out and we'll be in the win column soon. Yeah, it's a good game. We should have had that one. Definitely shouldn't have blown the lead like that. However, there is a big game next week, and that's against the New England Patriots. So we need to win that game as McGovern is healthy. We do have a trade offer now for George Fant. Let's see what it is now. A 5th from the Panthers and a 4th from Dolphins. As I normally hate to trade in division, especially really giving them an offense, a starting O-lineman. If he will be starting, we'll see after that. But a 4th round pick for George Fant is something I can't really give up. Are you kidding me? That's not something you do. It's not something you do. It's not something you do. You go outside. And next time tell me. That's not something you do. Not ever again.